I'm going to give it a moment. This here is a test live. I want to see how good the signal is to see whether if I should go live for 2 hours while I do what I came here to do. Hey, Michael. I want to see how the picture is and everything. I'm going to do a quick walk around. This here is just a test live. I want to see how good the picture is. Plus the audio. By the way, this middle skull, he said this here is an actual skull, a real skull. The other two are not. Just about everything else is real as far as these bones. There's all sorts of tools here, medical tools. See if I can zoom in. Hey, Christy. I want to show you this doll, guys, here in a second. Can you guys hear my voice okay? Let me check the bars I have. I don't know. About 4 bars, I think. Not bad. You guys know what this is for, don't you? But I want to show you this doll. I'm not even going to say her name. And I hope I don't pronounce her name wrong. But I don't want to say her name because you're actually supposed to give her an offering or a gift before even interacting with her or to talk with her. But this is her here. If she doesn't mind me recording her. Let's see if I can fix this zoom. Some of these dolls are not haunted, but there are quite a few here that are. This one here. I'm not sure if all 3 of these are, but I know that one there is. That'd be cool if she moved or blinked right now. That'd be awesome. I'm going to introduce myself to the house here after I walk around real quick. I should probably do that before I do that, but this is where you put the offering or gift or whatever. I didn't have anything with me, and I'll explain something too. Something happened to my vehicle right as I was leaving for work this morning. It's back in the shop. This time I have to get an alternator. And I just got it out of the shop. It needed timing belts. Well, that's cool. The staff. Wow, what's that jar? Aspirin. But yeah, there's all kinds of stuff here. A lot of tools. And these tools have been used, by the way. I wanted to go live early, but like I said, my plan was to leave work this morning at 8 a.m., which I did, but I could not drive home. I had to have someone come pick me up. My vehicle, to make a long story short, my vehicle ended up having to get towed to the garage. Look at that bag. That's an old bag. Anyways, I have my wife's vehicle. The vehicle that she just got. And I felt bad, but it was like right before my trip. I had to get here somehow. Man, this stuff's cool. There's just so much here. Might not go through it all. And I'm not going to touch anything. I know there have been people who's come here before and touched stuff. I've seen videos. All right, let's just start. What's this here? Oh wow, that's the, what is that? I'm not sure what that is. Some of these tools I've never even seen before. I've seen a lot of old ones before, but all right. Let's see who is in here. I'm going to be here all night until 8 in the morning. He said I can stay until 9. And I just got here too, by the way, about 8:30ish, about 20 till 9 Eastern. Hey, May, and Chris, and Christy. Michael's here. Did I miss anyone? I'm going to walk around the house really quick, including the basement. This here is just a test live, but who knows? I might just keep it on. But I kind of need to see what the live looks like, with the picture and everything. But there's Dr. Francis Blanchard. I'll show you where he had a fatal fall in the elevator shaft. There's steps there now. I didn't bring any gift with me. I mean, I did have gifts. I had certain things that I was going to actually leave here, but they happened to be in my vehicle, and my vehicle is in the garage. I had to bring my wife's vehicle. I didn't think to grab that stuff out of the vehicle before it got towed. So, and I meant to leave my house at least by noon. It would have given me an extra 2 hour leeway. But anyways, that's one of the doors. I'm going to go out that door. There's another door I can go out, but brought my stuff in already and kind of have everything out and about. We're going to basically just use this shit here. So I didn't bring the portal box, but I did bring this, and it's charged and everything. I just hope it doesn't give me any problems. Which reminds me, I'm going to grab my table, because I have a table for that now. I like to set it on. This here is just the one entry to go in where we just came from. This here used to be the elevator shaft. I mean, I don't know if I can zoom out or not. No, I can't. But they put steps here now. We'll go up here soon. I think that's just a closet. This here was where did my thing go? I mean, as you can see, it's a small room, but it used to be an office for Dr. Charles Stimson. Doesn't look much like an office now, but must be just a storage. I see a doorway over there. But and he literally died right here. I guess he died of natural causes, but he died right here. Dr. Stimson. But this was his office. And I'm trying to remember everything that the owner told me. Some of the dolls in here are haunted, he says. As you know, I don't believe in haunted dolls, but I guess we'll see tonight if anything happens to be haunted as far as dolls. But this one here is one of them. Is supposed to be haunted. Trying to get all of that in shot. And I guess this doll up here sometimes likes to wave. Hello. Is anyone here at all with me? Anyone here aware that I'm here? My name is Josh, by the way. I should have introduced myself earlier, but my name is Josh, and I'm going to be here until the morning. I do have devices with me. I'm going to go ahead and walk around here for a little bit. And then we'll see what you're able to do. I don't know if you're familiar with voice recorders. I've seen videos. I know you'd like to use spirit boxes, but I would like to use voice recorders. I don't know if you're familiar with using them or not. Chris, the owner, he showed me a picture of a pregnant woman that was captured in a picture from someone from a team upstairs in a certain room. Um, Plus a video of him standing there. I'm not sure exactly what room it was. Might have been in there somewhere. I'm not sure, but I think that's a closet too, isn't it? Yeah, it's just a closet. That's just the restroom. There's another restroom upstairs, but I can't remember what room this is, he said. Let's see if I find us a light switch. Does that work? Yep. There's a coffee maker you can bring in here and use it if you want in his microwave. I can't remember what he said about this room. But let's go out here. Oh, there's another set of steps that leads you, to the other side, or to the same areas up here. Hello, is there a nurse here? Is there a Harriet Chapman? Or maybe a Dr. Blanchard? Dr. Stimson? And I was also told if you investigate in this room that it is best to have this door shut. I'm going to show you guys a mirror too that's like 400 years old. I don't think we walked by it yet, but I'll show it to you. It has like silvery glitter or something in the mirror itself. But hello? If anyone here would like to talk to me, we can have a nice little conversation. I don't know if you can talk without any device on, but I did bring devices. Unless you're able to communicate with me without devices, I'm not sure what you're able to do, but you're more than welcome to show me. You can open a door, maybe make the light flicker, perhaps move something in this room if you're able to. And my name is Josh, by the way. John Sweezy. I guess he was the original owner of this house. It was just a home for him, a mansion. But I guess he was a con artist too. I guess he ripped a lot of people off. With what? I'm not sure. But he sold it to the nurse. That would be Chapman. Harriet Chapman. I think it was 1918. And then later on, Dr. Stimson and Dr. Blanchard came along, started working here. But there's a horrible story about Dr. Blanchard because, well, he's the one that fell down and died in the elevator shaft from the third story. which we can't get to. I think it's cut off now. I don't know. But this here used to be I think a birth room where babies were born. That there is just Halloween props, I guess, right there. It's not really real, but yeah, this is the birth room. I'm assuming this is too. It extended out this way. I'm not really sure. I'm trying to, like I said, I'm trying to remember everything he's told me. Okay, another closet. But yeah. But this place seems very interesting already. Ah, elevator shaft. So this was the elevator shaft, which are now steps, but which is a good idea. Do not enter. That might be either a closet or a way to the third floor, the tower. I was told that activity happens in here as well. And this chair is supposed to be really haunted. He said he doesn't know who put this stuffed animal there, but this chair is, I guess, haunted. He never said not to sit in it, so I don't know if I'm allowed to actually sit in it or not. Let's see. Hello? Can someone here tell me who owns this chair or who occupies this piece of furniture? I heard that it was haunted. I don't know if there's some strong attachment for some reason. I don't have any devices on me at the moment. Everything's downstairs, but I will start turning stuff on and walk around. I'll come in here and sit for a little while and then go to other rooms as well. But while I'm here, whether if I'm asking you a question or not, feel free to do whatever it is that you want. I heard that you like to prank people. You're more than welcome to come up and touch my shoulder or move an object in front of me or whatever you want to do, whatever you're able to do. I don't know if you're able to show yourself. That'd be awesome. I'd like to get to know you. I don't know the next time I'll be up here at this place. I live about 6 hours away from here. I would have been here sooner, but I was having a little bit of issues with my vehicle. So I guess we'll go down there. Like I said, this is originally the elevator shaft. They turned into a set of stairs. And right back where we started, in Stinson's office, as I showed you. I will show you the basement where, I mean, it's kind of morbid if you think about it, me showing you exactly where someone died or where someone had an accident and fell and, Now, Nurse Harriet Chapman, I don't know where she died. I do know that all three of them died in this building. But Blanchard was the one who died in this building in a horrible way. I guess he landed on his face. Dr. Stimson, I'm going to have to wait until we get down there so I can show you the bottom of the shaft, and this other room where Stimson was, where he was actually operating on a body. I don't know if it was alive or probably not alive, because I think that's where the morgue was actually. So, but yeah, I'm gonna just have to show you. That way I can explain better. And in order for me to go to the basement, I have to go outside first and around the building to get to it. So, oh, okay, before we do that, I am going to take a cigarette break and check Chad out. This here is supposed to be a $400, or yeah, $400. It'd be worth a lot more than that. A 400-year-old mirror. I don't think I've, well, let me try this light. I don't know if you can see the silver in there, the silver specks. It'd be easier if I had one of my flashlights on me. I can show it again later when I have a flashlight, but you see those little silvery specks? But that's how you know it's an extremely old mirror. And I guess spirits cannot see their reflection through these type of mirrors. I don't know. But anyways, let's go back down here. I can go out that door, but I want to go out through the other one. I'm wondering, it probably does work. Maybe not. Do I have to push on anything? Okay. I guess they're all out. I think the strings were taken out. That sucks. Wanted to try it out, but at least we tried. I was going to show you guys some of my talent, but no, I'm joking. I can't play the piano. What's this here? Oh, okay, he made this hat. He had this made. That's cool. Custom poster. So, hey Nerdwitch, how's it going? How is the I think I just saw something going on. Nothing paranormal, it's just a peekaboo with the basement. I don't know if you guys can see that. The light was left on down there because he knew that I was going to go down there. Wonder why. I'm not sure why that's up, but that's cool. Have like a nice little background. whenever I go out there, I'm going to bring in a gift for this doll behind me, Indian doll. I don't want to say her name. I'm not sure if I know how to pronounce that, but that is her name right there. I won't say her name or interact with her until I get her a gift. It's kind of a rule kind of thing. I don't know. They say that they'll. I'm not worried about having night terrors, but it said that she will give you night terrors if you interact with her without giving her a gift or an offering, which you put here. And like I said, I had quite a few things I wanted to give her, but they're all in my vehicle, and my vehicle's in the damn garage. So, but I do have an idea what I can give her. I'll probably just give her cash, because I do have some cash, because I see cash up here. And the owner said that the doll, the spirit, whatever, um, that seems to hang out with that doll, doesn't care if it's even pocket flint, it could be whatever, I see quite a few weird things. He said that people has even left like joints here before as an offering. And even alcohol. What's this? Okay, even even like little things like that, just anything. There's um, cat balls that I no longer use. He said there's a certain area, I think it was in the basement. He said that if you use cat balls down there, they go crazy, but I don't use cat balls anymore. I stopped using them. I gave the rest of what I had to my brother since he was just starting out. And I had a huge satchel. Tequila, is that what you want? Not sure. Oak heart, but I don't know. My eyes are so messed up, I can't even see that shit. Let me see if I can. Spiced rum. Okay, yeah, spiced rum. Oh man, my knees. But that's cool. A lot of people left all kinds of stuff. Hello there. And shake your hand. All right, let's go out here. And there are neighbors. I guess it's just one person that lives. This is a little apartment next to, well, it's part of the building. But he can't hear us and we can't hear him. But he lives that whole section there to that side. There's the other door I can come out at. Can't go in, and unless I keep it cracked open, because there's a code, lock code, which I don't know. I don't know the code to it, so hopefully the signal is okay out here. Let me see how many bars. It looks like I have a lot of bars out here, more than I do inside. I wish it was more daylight right now, guys. Let's see. I gotta make sure I don't show my wife's plate. I was gonna go down the street and get something to eat, but slowly, I can't even talk. Come on, light. It's a little chilly out, I'm trying to say, but it's not all that bad. Turn the heat up. But I'm gonna smoke a cigarette real quick. And by the way, this here is just my GPS screen. I was gonna go live, but the holder that I have, it's a new one, but apparently it's not strong enough to hold my heavy ass phone. But if I had my other vehicle, I would have been able to go live my entire trip here, because I would have been able to, because the one I have on my dashboard is permanently on the dashboard, and the one I was using this time for my phone was this. I mean, I like this clamp, but of course it's damn suction cup. Keep dropping shit, but yeah. And it'll stay up there for a little while, then suddenly it'll fall. So, see if I can set you guys up here. Let's see here. Tell you what, the travel up here wasn't that bad. When I was going the other direction, it was horrible. When I was going east of PA towards Philly, or even west going towards Pittsburgh, in Pennsylvania. Well, coming from where I was coming up here, went through Ohio first, of course, nice and flat there, but the roads weren't bad at all, like the traffic. I only saw one moron kind of, weave in between people, but let's see. But don't worry, we're going to go and start investigating here pretty soon. I know people don't want to stay up all night and shit watching anything. Too bad it's 6 hours away. I mean, that's not bad, but in a way it is, because I still have to find a good enough gap in my work schedule in order to come up here. If I wasn't able to come up here today, then I was going to reschedule it, even though it was already paid. He said it would be fine if I had to, then I can reschedule. But my wife let me use her car. There's my brother. How's it going, bro? That would have been cool if you could have came up here with me. I'm just going to smoke this cigarette, and then we'll go inside. Well, first I want to show you the basement, and then we'll go inside and get the equipment and see what happens. I wish you guys could have seen the video that the owner, Chris, showed me on his phone. There's a video to where he's in the camera shot and there's two items that moved, and you can clearly see that there's no strings or nothing attached to it. It was pretty cool. Plus a photo that someone they captured looked like a pregnant woman in that one room where we were, where that big bed was. To where remember I said that you have to have the door closed. I guess he said if you have the door open, not much will happen, but if you have the door shut, you have better chances getting some sort of paranormal activity. But we'll do that tonight. I'd like to go in there. I wished I had infrared, but I would have to use a camcorder for that. I didn't bring my camcorders. I would have to do that on a video because I can't do it live. Infrared. That'd be cool if they had infrared available. They have night vision, but that's not the same as the infrared. That's just a plain black and white bullshit. I know if that guitar, or yeah, I know if that piano still had strings in it, and my brother was here, he would be able to play it a little. It's good to see you guys. I appreciate you coming in, hanging out, even though there's only a few of you. See, I was gonna do a lot of do some equipment shopping before coming here, but once I saw that big gap in my work schedule, I knew that I wasn't going to see that again for a long while, so I said screw it, I'm going to do it now. I just had to get a hold of the owner here and see if tonight would be available. They used to have a hearse parked right in front of this, where I'm parked now, right in front of me. I guess it was part of the, I don't know, just a show, I guess. But I thought that was pretty cool. I was expecting to see it sitting here, but I came here, it wasn't here, so. But yeah, this used to be a private home for John Sweezy. He was a con artist. He was a con man. He ripped a lot of people off. And then I guess he took off or something. I don't know if he sold it or if he just took off and left it here. I don't even know. But as far as that part goes, and then the nurse Harriet bought this place between 1918 and 1919, and then I think Stimson worked here before Blanchard came along. But Blanchard, unfortunately, he had two wives, not at the same time, of course, but he had a wife, and she went under surgery, and he's the one who done the surgery, but she ended up losing her life. So he was devastated about that. Trying to find my damn ashtray. And then his second wife, same thing happened, except his second wife was actually pregnant. So maybe that lady in the photo could possibly be that person, you know, his second wife, I don't know, upstairs. but I'll show you. Oh, that's another thing. After his second wife died, um, he got hit by a train while he was driving his T model or something. I don't know, or maybe the train was called a T model. I don't know, but he was in critical condition, but he survived it. And months later, he ended up, after he was better, he was able to work, come back to work, and then I'll show you when we get in there into the basement. But I guess the elevator was under construction, and I don't know if he just didn't know that at the time or he forgot or what happened. I don't know, but he wasn't paying attention apparently because he was looking at something, and then he just fell straight from the third floor all the way down to the very bottom where the basement is. I'll go show you where he passed away. He didn't, I mean, he passed away almost instantly, they said. So he was actually still alive after he landed. I wouldn't want to suffer that, man. That would suck. But I'd rather die instantly as soon as I hit. But there's part of the basement right there, which is underneath the apartment. The lights left on. Sorry, guys. Let me know if you're still there. I was trying not to show these people's license plates. I have to walk around the building. And there's a side door. I can come out of that door too, but I'm on the back side of the house. See if I can turn my shit on. But yeah, we're gonna go in the basement here. I have to lock it before I leave. Not to keep this door shut because, like, if you come here, you gotta have it shut because otherwise there's a neighbor cat that likes to come in here. Trying to shut my light off. Come on, get off. Wow, the stupid thing. Is it off? Yeah. Alrighty. Oh man, I wish I can remember what room this was. But this was something. I don't know if it was part of the morgue. I'm not really sure. But hello, is anyone down here with me? I hope I don't lose signal down here since I'm in the basement. Looks like I have good bars, kinda. Not full bars, but can't really complain. That's just a closet. But this here used to be a bathroom. Oh, that's what it was. I'm starting to remember. But this room here was the bathroom, or shower actually, for where the doctors and nurses bathe. Okay, hold on. I can hear the neighbor walking around. That's another thing. If you come down here and you hear noises like walking, it's most likely the neighbor. He lives like right up in here. So, anyways, this here used to be, I should just kept my light on. That looks like a nursery table or something. But that used to be the showers for doctors and nurses. Not very big in here, but I just wish I can remember what the hell this room here was. But he's still walking up there. But anyways, I guess we'll go straight first. Starts from here, I believe. Back. Hello? Who's here with me? You don't have to be shy or afraid or anything. I heard that some spirits here like to pull pranks. Which is fine by me. I'm all up for it if you feel like pulling some pranks on me. But anyways, guys, this here is just for, for obvious reasons. Put that there for safety. But anyways, as I was saying, there's stairs there now, but this whole thing used to all be an elevator shaft. And that is the very bottom. Let's see if I can get my white light on. Man, come on now. There we go. But he landed right down there. Right in there, his, face first. And he survived just for a few moments. And those things there that you see behind that ladder, it looks like blocks of wood or something, but it's actually rusted metal. Those were the weights of the elevator. The owner said that he's just going to leave them there because they look pretty heavy and he does not want to try to pull them out of there, which I don't blame him. They're pretty thick. Hey, Rain, how's it going? But anyways, that was Dr. Blanchard, Francis Blanchard. He fell face first, landed there, passed away. And once he landed, Dr. Stimson happened to be standing right there. And I'll come in this room. Oh, no, I'll show you after I come down. But this here is where they wheel the cart down. The wheels go here. And that middle part, that's just a step so you can walk up and down it without having to chance yourself on this or whatever. But plus you're pulling the cart, you walk backwards and you step down off of this while you're pulling the cart with you. But the carts went down this ramp. But this is where the table was. It used to be right into the cement. And Dr. Blanchard was standing like right here, and he heard a noise behind him. He turned around and he rushed up here real quick to see what the heck that was. He looked over here, and that's when he saw his fellow doctor laying there, Dr. Blanchard. And he passed away moments after that. You check the signal. Boy, the signal is kind of low. I hope it didn't like skip out on me while I was explaining. Did you guys get all that? They used to call this the demon hole, but when he was showing me around real quick, he didn't mention anything about this being called the demon hole, but I remember videos where he mentioned about it being called a demon hole. I don't know. I guess there's no electricity or anything back in there, no electric current. But if you put something over there, like a K2 or whatever, it should go off anyways. So I don't know, but maybe we'll try that later. Um, and that's another thing. He said those boards are too thin for all of that concrete sitting on top of it. But that's how they made it back then. I don't know. He didn't show me this wall, but in his videos, I remember him showing people this wall. They're stepping the way at the moment. But if I can kind of crawl back here, he was showing like a hand fingerprint up there and something that somewhat looked like a hoof marking, but I really don't see any. Unless he met maybe this, but that could have just been fingers. Looks like someone was here, and I don't know. Yeah, maybe like this. Something like that. I don't know. But anyways, I know Fawn wants to sit on that and go giddy up. I think this is where, I'm not sure, I think this is where he said, or maybe that was, he was talking about the cat balls. Even though I don't believe in cat balls anymore, he said that they go off like crazy somewhere down in this basement, particular room. But, well, let's go down this way. I thought there was a way to walk all the way around to down this one hall. And that's where we came in from right there. I still need to remember what the hell that room was. I think that, oh, that's right. That was a cafeteria, which is odd, like he was saying. It's kind of weird to have a cafeteria here and a shower here, if you think about it, for doctors and nurses. But anywho, dooey. Okay, maybe it was this. Yeah, this here's the boiler room. Now I remember he said if you bring cat balls in here, they'll go off like crazy. But I don't have any anymore. I don't use them. I think this here is the original boiler door. That's pretty cool. Old latch. But this, they made doors like this. That way, like, if it exploded down here, the rest of your house shouldn't explode as long as that door's shut. I don't know. But yeah, this is the boiler room. Activity happens down here too. Hello, is anyone down here with me right now? I always seem to run into residual energies rather, instead of intelligent spirits. I would love to communicate with any intelligent spirits that happens to see me right now. You can hear my voice. You can understand what I'm saying or asking. My name is Josh, by the way. You're more than welcome to come and talk to me if you'd like. Communicate. If you can't talk to me, maybe move something, or you can even throw something at me. Just don't try to hurt me. Um, but yeah, let's go up here. A big hole in the wall going into the cafeteria. We'll try devices down here too. And that's blocked off, as you can see. Try not to show people's info around here. License plates or house addresses. Shit, got that dude's plate in it. Hello, I'm back. I just went outside for a cigarette. I checked out the basement. I'm about to turn some devices on if you'd like to try to communicate with me. That's just my tripod sitting there. I was going to set my camera up there. Remember those old dominoes? Okay. And like I said, that's Dr. Stimson's office where he passed away. I'm not sure where the nurse died, but I showed you where Blanchard, Dr. Francis Blanchard died. Um, okay. Fix my shit. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to I should have wore my other jacket, that way I can have more pockets. Just gonna set these here for now. I want to go ahead and set the Eddie Plus up here. Calibrating right now. I'll turn this darn light off. There. The orange lights will indicate like vibrations. Like if I'm walking, it'll pick it up. But the blue is supposed to pick up like any EMF. You get the temperature up here. And like I said, he was telling me that some of these dolls are haunted, some of them are not. I don't personally believe in haunted dolls, but um, if they are real, hopefully, he said this one here is haunted, that one up there, and a mixture down here. He didn't specify down here, like exactly which one's down here, but plus he said this one in this room back in here to me. Oops, ooh, look at that. Hello, somebody here with me. I'm going to turn on the device. If you'd like to talk to me, you're more than welcome. I'm just going to grab a voice recorder. Is that okay? All right, I'm going to set my camera down. The only thing I ask you to do, or not to do actually, please try your best not to drain this device that I have in my hand right now. This is probably the most important device I have, so try to fix this. Only because, if you guys are communicating with me, I would like to get that documented. If that's okay with you, I hope I have your permission. And again, as I said earlier, I don't know if you were here when I was introducing myself, but my name is Josh. I'm going to be here for the night. If you would like to communicate, please feel free to talk to me. I don't know if you're able to talk to me without any device on. Talk to me verbally if you're able to. If not, we do have devices here. I don't know if you're able to communicate to me through them. It's just a theory, in my opinion, that spirits can communicate through them. We can at least give it a try if you'd like tonight. I know you've had other visitors here, but I wasn't here with them, so I don't know what was what or anything. I've watched a couple of videos, but I kind of skimmed through just so I can try to learn a little bit about the history of the house itself and those who worked here. Are you lighting that up? Do you like that device? Are you familiar with it? I appreciate you. I don't know if that's the first time I've seen that device do that with the blue lights like that for me. I've seen it light up before, but it's very seldom. It doesn't do that constantly like it is now. Whoever's doing that, I do much appreciate it. Could you do me one favor right now, if you don't mind? I'm not trying to tell you what to do or anything. Could you please step away from that device and let that blue light stop blinking? Would you do that for me? Oh, I just saw an orange light right underneath the blue one. It's just a quick one, but it blinked real quick, and I'm not even moving. But there is traffic that goes by, plus a neighbor next door, but there's a wall that separates us and his apartment that's super thick concrete. Hello? Can you make that light up more than just one blue light? Can you go all the way up? Something tells me that whoever that was walked away from it and now you're up to something else. Can you show me what you're able to do? And by the way, I come with respect. Um, I only came here to communicate with you and visit you and try to get to know you personally a little bit if you'd like. I don't know who you are, but you don't have to be anyone in particular. Tell you what, if you're strong enough, I mean, I don't want my stuff broken, but if you're able to, if you're strong enough, feel free to go ahead and push that device off of that. That orange device, the one with the blue lights, just push it right off of that piano. You have my permission to do that. Okay, I'm going to stand up because my knees are starting to kill me. Oh boy, I'm getting old. I'll be 51 tomorrow, I think. No, Saturday. I'll be 51 this Saturday, the 14th. Oh, I have another device. I'm going to turn this baby on and do this with one hand. 1 second, guys. Let me see something. I don't want to get my phone too close to it. See, it started going off like just with my phone. Like when I get close to it, watch. Oh, now it's not doing it. What the hell? Hello. What the hell? 1 second here. I'll wait till it stops. Okay, I tapped it accidentally there. Okay. Are there any haunted items in these curio cabinets? I have another device here I'm going to set up. I'm going to turn this on. And, whoops, hold on. Any device that I do have, don't let anything here startle you. That is not my intention. These are only means of communication between me and you. Can you do that again? Did someone touch that again? Can you go stand by that device that I just had up there? Tell you what, are you able to make the temperature drop? It's at 63.4 now. Can you make it go lower? Is that possible? If not, that's okay. I'm just trying to figure out, you know, a way to break the silence here. You know, I would like to have a conversation with you, and we should start with something. Every time okay, I was going to say, every time I zoom in, it stops. How are you doing tonight, by the way? And I'm sorry for repeating myself, but just in case you're someone brand new or just came in and just realized I'm here, my name is Josh. I'm going to turn this device on. Come on, turn on. Battery might be dead. I might have to get a new battery. All right. 1 moment, guys. Is somebody here with me? Okay. There we go. See, it's been so long since I've even used my devices, I forgot how to turn this damn thing on. You know, for the REM pod part of this, I had to push that stupid button in the back that was hiding. So let me go ahead and set this somewhere. I'm going to go to a different room, okay? And also, I'm going to bring this down. And I'm going to set it right here. I wish these Eddie Pluses were louder when they beep. That way I can hear them across the, house. But do you see these devices? These are spirit boxes, or well, we call them spirit boxes. Some people call them broken radios. It's basically what they are. And I have another one in here. It's pretty noisy though. This sumbitch is noisy. But we brought some voice recorders. This fucking thing's loud. A lot of people make these. These are actually pretty easy to make. I didn't make this one, but let's pull the antenna up. This fucker's loud. Holy shit. Okay. Alright, shut up. It's very sensitive. But I'm going to go ahead and set this. I think that's cool that he has a screen up like this. There's a remote there. I can even scroll through, go wherever I want to go to and look stuff up. But anyways, let's set this. Oh, that's what I forgot. I forgot to grab. Don't worry. I will be right back. I'm going to go outside to the vehicle and bring you in an offering. There's the nurse, Harriet Chapman. I don't think I've seen Dr. Stimson up on this yet. I did see Blanchard though. There's Blanchard. That's Francis Blanchard. Dr. Francis Blanchard. Oh, March 4th, 1919. That talked about his falling. I think it did. I'd have to go back and pause it and look to see what it actually said. Okay, where's the picture of Stimson? Oh, there it is. That's the one about Blanchard. All right, I'm not gonna stand there all night. um, these are old. I got these from. They're kind of crappy, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn these on. Okay. These are old school. Hello, is anyone here with me at all whatsoever? Okay, that one works. I'm not going to turn that one on just yet. only because it's by that doll. I don't even want to say her name. Like I said, I got to give her an offering first. This doll is said to be haunted. I don't know if these other two are, but this one here is supposed to be. I'm going to turn this darn thing on here. Okay. Actually, if you don't mind, I'm going to set this here. Hold on, I got to reset it. It's recalibrating right now. Okay. So anyways, I'm going to go outside and get the, I don't know, I'll probably grab a couple of dollar bills or something and place it on that table. And that is for this doll, this Indian doll. And she won't even communicate with you anyways. She won't bother until you give her a gift. And that doesn't have to be anything in particular or whatever. It doesn't have to be anything big and fancy. I'm hoping I can pronounce her name right. Did you guys see the spelling of the name? It's a weird spelling, but it's like Adiyyn. I don't even want to say her name until... Oh, shit. Damn it. That's my luck. I forgot my keys inside. I had to take them out of my pocket because they were kind of heavy in my jacket pocket. Maybe I can give her a balloon. Wonder what her favorite color is. Let me see what time it is. Is it getting kind of late? I apologize about the time, guys. I couldn't be here until 8 anyways, but I didn't get here until like 8:30ish, or it's like 20 till 9 actually. And I got here and he gave me a tour real quick, and it lasted for, what was it, an hour or some shit? I don't know. Maybe not that long. About a half hour. I didn't get to... Oh, plus after he left, I had to take my stuff inside. And, okay, let me set this. While I'm out here, I'm going to smoke a cigarette. I don't care. But, hey, look, babe, I got your car. Boom, boom, boom. I felt bad for her. She was kind of upset that, but she was nice enough to let me take it. I was going to reschedule, but she said to go ahead and take her car, Can you guys hear me okay? Did any part of the house, including the basement, get all sketchy? I didn't realize it until now, but apparently I already had the gift in my hand. I don't know how much I have here. It was just extra cash that I had in my vehicle. There's only like 14 bucks here. But and I don't know what else to give her because I don't have anything else. Everything's in my damn vehicle, and the vehicle is in the garage. So I'm going to smoke a cigarette real quick. If there's any questions, feel free to ask me, guys. Or if there's anything that you can think of that you would like for me to try out, maybe, I don't know, please let me know. Let's see. I hear someone talking somewhere, so I'm going to shut my door here and turn it on. Let's see here. Oh, you hear me good? Thank you, Adrian. Thanks for coming in, by the way. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of, Chris. Basement being a little pixelated. I hope it didn't cut out too much of what I was explaining, but I was explaining about Dr. Blanchard and Dr. Stimson. How Dr. Stimson was suddenly surprised by hearing a noise, a weird noise. So I'm sure he heard the other doctor land when he fell in that elevator shaft. He turned around and went to see what it was, and there he was. You know, you saw Dr. Blanchard laying there. Dr. Blanchard did pass away shortly after that, but he was actually still alive. Exactly how long, I don't know. They just said just moments. He was still conscious, but he was badly messed up. He landed on his head. And that happened while Dr. Stimson was actually working on a dead body, you know, preparing it. I don't know if he was getting ready to embalm the body or what, but anyways, he was working, and that happened with the other doctor, and he was surprised by hearing that. Can you imagine standing there and suddenly, I mean, it's bad enough working on a dead body, and then suddenly your fellow doctor falls to his death and basically at your feet, you know? I'm gonna have to hold the camera closer. I can't see your chat. So hard to see. Well, that's good to know, Chris. Thank you very much for that info. I might not have to shut this, because I was going to just use this live as a test, because I was going to walk around, shut it off, and review it real quick. And if it was good enough, I was going to do like a 2-hour live, and then shut it off and then do my video. I mean, I could go live all night, but I would have to, at some point, anyways, shut my camera off just so I can charge it. Like right now, it's down to 45 already. I do have fast charging cords now, finally. The quick chargers. It doesn't take long to charge, but I can imagine people don't want to stay up all night watching a live. I mean, some people actually do, but you know, I tried that at the Hinsdale house. I was there for 15 hours, and after about 12:30 a.m., there was hardly anyone in there, if I remember right, which I completely understand. That'd be cool if we saw someone in the windows. Oh, you would? You would what? Go live all night or do a video? Oh, you mean stay up to watch? Well, your time is probably different than ours. It's probably first thing in the morning where you're at. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. Actually, no, aren't you Eastern time? I don't know. You're in Australia, so what time is it where you're at, Chris? Oh, it's only the afternoon. I rolled the other window down, the passenger window, so it's not so much glare since the light's there. 2:16 p.m. in the afternoon. Hey, Fawn. I'm about to go back inside here pretty soon. See someone walking across the street there. Not ahead of me, but to my direct left. I didn't want him thinking I was talking to him because I have both windows completely down. Here I'm talking to you guys, and he probably thought I was saying something to him. Alright, done with my cigarette. Set that shit down. Roll the windows up. Oh man. I don't know if you guys can hear me chewing gum, but I'm chewing gum just to avoid my damn heartburn. I can't stand heartburn. Already. Oh, by the way, I don't know if Stunny. No, I don't think she's in here, but let me grab this money. Alrighty. I'm going to take a drink of my cold ass coffee here. I have tea inside, but I know in the morning I'm definitely going to make a pot of coffee. He has coffee in there, but I actually, well, I have my own coffee, but like, again, everything is in my other vehicle. Damn it. Um, so I was about to say, because I forgot for a second, I'm not in my vehicle, so, and I didn't grab everything out of it before it got freaking towed again. Okay, let me get situated. Alrighty. Come on. Okay. I locked it, but I made sure I didn't beep it because I don't want to keep doing that all night and bother the neighbor. Hearing nothing but beeps all night. I think most of the time I'm going to spend is in this area, this room. Now, let's see if I can get your name right. Now, the spirit that I'm talking to right now, I didn't turn this device on yet. This here is just a REM pod. It's very loud, and I apologize. Um, Perhaps I can trade spots with this one over here. I'll put this over here. Now go ahead and turn it on. You'll see how loud it is. You almost have to touch that one. Sometimes you literally do have to touch it to make it go off. So if there's any spirits here, that's how you work them. I'm sure you're familiar with these, aren't you? They're just REM pods. This one here is a little bit more sensitive. I'll set this one next to you since it's not so loud like the other one. Maybe I can set it over here. Now, let's see if I can pronounce your name. I did bring you an offering. It's right here, but I have an idea. I'm going to take $1 out of here, okay? And I'm going to set it on your table over here with your other gifts that other people left you. Let me get situated here. Hold on. Okay. First off, let me see if I can try to pronounce it. I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce that. Is your name Adia? Yeah, I found your toy horse fawn. I'll show it to you when I get back down to the basement. Hello, Adia. I brought you an offering, but what I'm going to do is take $1 out of my hand, and I'm going to place it on your table over here with your other gifts, okay? I'm going to set it right over here. I'll set it right by this little angel here. Okay. Now I'm going to go get a voice recorder. And if you would like to talk to me, you're more than welcome. If you're able to talk through a voice recorder, I will listen to the playback and hopefully I can hear your voice. I can even bring over what we call a spirit box. They're basically just radios, but it is said that spirits can actually communicate through them to the living. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab a couple items real quick and I'll be right back. It's flashing blue. Is there too much light in here for you? I can turn some of these lights out if you'd like. I just have them on so I can see. Let's see here. Which one should I take? This one or this one? This is my favorite one, but you know what? Maybe I'll take them both. If I can, I don't have enough hands. If you'd like to, anytime you are able to, feel free to push that off the table. It's pretty far away. Even if you can't push it off the table, you can push it over. You know, just knock it over like that. If you do that, I'll be able to hear it, hopefully, from the other room. I might have to recalibrate that. What the hell? Oh, maybe that's my phone being too close to it. Hold on. Damn. I forgot I'm going to bring this too. These wires, by the way, I still didn't get one, but there's like a little buzzard thing I got to solder inside here or connect to these wires here at the ends of them. Positive and negative. But anyways, it's just a regular setup right now. It's flashing because it's close to my phone. You know. Whoa. Anyways. Hello? Wow, both lines are going off. And the temperature is going kind of somewhat off point. Oh, what was that? The yellow light above it. Shit. I might have to recalibrate that. Are you trying to get my attention? See if I can. Don't mind me, but I'm going to reset this. After I zoom my dumb camera out. Okay, I'm going to turn it back on. Okay. I'm going to step away from that. Would you do me a favor and go ahead and step away from that device? Just for a couple of seconds. Make that stop for me. Make it stop beeping and stop blinking. Maybe I have to put a new battery in it. Can you make it stop, please? Can you please step away from that? If there's anyone by it. Man, what the hell is going on with it? I'm going to try a different room. Well, I can't put it in here because there's a microwave there. It's still going nuts. Okay, can you make this stop, please? Put it at Dr. Stimson's office. I was told too that that cat will meow sometimes. It will turn on and meow. He said, I keep shutting this off. Lost you guys. Alright. Anyways, let me see what's going on with this thing. You shut it off. You guys can watch the kitty cat for me. Alright. The batteries that were in it, I took them out. I'm not sure how new these actually are, so I'm going to get batteries that I know is absolutely I only need 3. That's weird. I could have sworn that damn device, it's been a while since I used any of these things, but I thought that device took 9 volt, but apparently not. I was kind of surprised when I popped it open and saw 3 freaking double A's. Alright, gotta set it back down. We're going to try that too in that one room that we were in earlier. Alright, Spirits, I'm going to go ahead and put fresh batteries in this device, okay? Is that me? It must have been. Yep, okay. Bonk. Had my damn puck speaker in my pocket here and it slammed against this. Made that loud ass noise. Debunked. Okay, let's get this in here. Okay. Alright, let's get some fresh batteries in here. And I don't necessarily have to have this on, but this here is supposed to help, you know, shock resistant, you know. That way it's not so sensitive. You know, like the walking around or traffic going by outside or what. So there's no false readings. Okay. Okay, maybe it's because of low batteries. Let's see if we can set this. Okay. All right, spirits. Seems like I needed new batteries, so I went and put new batteries in that. So if you'd like to, feel free to push that over or make it light up. I might not be able to hear the beeping though when I'm in the other room, but I will come back in this room if there's anyone here. You're more than welcome to follow me around if you're able to. Are any of the two doctors here with me right now? I don't know if there's any more than just those two doctors that worked in this hospital, but I'm talking to Dr. Stimson and Dr. Blanchard. Francis Blanchard, Charles Stimson. Or perhaps Nurse Harriet Chapman. I don't know if any of you three happen to be here, but I heard that all three of you passed away here. And I'm sorry to hear how Blanchard has passed away. That'd be a horrible way to go, especially after the ordeals that he had to go through. He lost 2 wives under his knife, you know, the surgery. Second one being pregnant with his child. He had an accident, got hit by a train. He survived it, but then that's pretty cool. All right, let's stop peeing around and go in here. Okay, Adia. You know what I did? I think I forgot to grab a voice recorder. Yeah, hold on. I got to unload my keys out of my pocket too. They get so heavy. I forgot this. Okay. Guess we can bring this one and this one. Might be able to bring this. Oh, I just heard that go off. Hello? I heard that. I doubt that my phone picked it up, but I wish the beeps on those were a lot louder than what they are. They're just so quiet. Somebody with me, or are you following me? I don't mind. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to try to communicate with you. If you'd like to have someone for the night, chill out, have a good conversation. I'm about to turn on some spirit boxes and voice recorders if you'd like to come into the other room if you're able to, and we can have a conversation. I'd like to know how many of you are here, and most importantly, who happens to be here with me. Oh shit. Did you guys hear that? Listen. It's not the Eddie Plus. What the fuck is that? Something is beeping and I can't figure it out. Oh, wait a minute. That's my mailroom. Hello? Was that you? Don't be afraid of me. My name is Josh. You're more than welcome to talk to me. We can communicate. I come on friendly terms. I wonder if the battery's low on that. Kind of looks like it is. Oh, yeah, it is. That was a brand new battery, though. What the fuck? I can tell it's low because that green light's supposed to be a lot brighter than that. Let me go change the battery of this. Hello, Adia. I'll be right back again. I gotta change the battery out. Set this over here for now. Do you see this device? You're more than welcome to play with it. See if you can light it up for me. Would you like to do that? That's an actual skull, by the way, if anyone just came in. These other two are just props, or, well, they're not really props. They're, what do you call it? But they're not real. Just that one in the middle is. But let me change this battery out again already. I thought I heard the beep, and I thought it was coming from the Eddie Plus, but it wasn't lighting up. So I was a little confused. Get a fresh battery. Okay. Okay, I'll have to recalibrate it. All right, I'm coming back with the device. I'm going to set it back where I had it. I hope you don't mind it being here. If you want to drain it, it has a fresh battery in it. If you want to drain it, you're more than welcome to do that. I'll go ahead and set it there. It's calibrating right now. Wait till it stops. Okay. That's how bright the green light should be right there. Are you able to make that device light up? All you have to do is touch it or maybe go near it. The reason why I didn't set that on the floor is because that's sensitive too. Like if you walk, it can feel your vibrations and it'll set it off. So I figured it'd be better just to put it up off the floor. Okay. So, idea. That's not how you pronounce that, is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. See, my eyes are blind. Earlier, I thought there was an N, or excuse, uh, I thought there was an N at the end, but it's not. It's an A. Had to zoom in and see that shit. Okay. So your name is Adia. Darn thing. I keep getting too close to that. Someone left you a penny. What the heck is that? Oh, it's a nickel. Okay. Sure hope didn't look it. But yeah. Okay, Adia. How are you doing tonight? Um, I would like to try to communicate with you. I left you a gift over there on the table. If you can try to talk to me through the devices that I'm about to turn on, or perhaps push something over, or do something, then I will give you another one, another dollar. That keeps going off because I think because I'm leaning against that. Or you can even communicate to me through that. All you have to do is kind of touch that or go by it, make it go off. We can communicate that way if you'd like, or you can knock on a wall. You can give me some sort of noise if you're able to. And like I said, I'm only here for just communication, and that's what these devices are. These are only means of communication. I was going to start with the spirit box, but how about we start with a voice recorder? Where did I put it? Hold on. Trying to get the rest of the gift out. Okay. It's not a whole lot, but I heard that you weren't picky. But I have, I think, 13 left here. I did have 14, but I put you a dollar over there. One of these bills happens to be a 5. Every time you talk to me through a voice recorder or a spirit box, or do something else like knock on a wall or give me some footsteps maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure what you're able to do that other spirits are able to do. If you can light that device up, or even that noisy one over there, or perhaps where that baby doll is over there with the green light, if you touch the antenna that comes out of that device that's kind of similar to this one, it'll light up and make a noise. If you can do any 3 of those or talk to me, then I will give you another one. And if you talk to me again after that, I will give you another one. I will keep going. But if you can actually make something move and I see it, I will give you the $5 bill that I have in here. Is that a deal? I'm trying to pay off a spirit. So, let me see something. All right, well, I'm going to turn this on. This here is just a voice recorder. Once I turn it on, I'm just going to set it down. I don't want to hold it, okay? Now I'll let you know when it's on. Is it recording? Let me see. I can't see crap. All right. This device is now recording. If you would like to talk to me through that device, all you have to do is say anything that you would like to say to me. I'm going to move over here, but not too far. That way the voice recorder can hear my voice as well. Is your name pronounced Adia? Do you remember what my name is? Do you remember what I said my name was? Can you just say yes if you happen to be here? Is your spirit here in this room with me right now, hearing my voice? Are there others with you? I thought I just saw a shadow or some shit. That's weird. Might have just been me, but did someone just go by here? And if so, was that you or someone else? I'm going to go ahead and shut that device off and listen to the playback, but I will turn it back on shortly after I listen to the playback. All right, now we're going to listen to it. Keep your ears open there, Fawn. Then I'll show you the horsey. That didn't come out right, but anyways, never mind. The recording, let me see. Can't see crap. All right. This device is now recording. If you would like to talk to me through that device, all you have to do is say anything that you would like to say to me. I'm going to move over here, but not too far. That way the voice recorder can hear my voice as well. Is your name pronounced Adia? Do you remember what my name is? Do you remember what I said my name was? Can you just say yes if you happen to be here? Is your spirit here in this room with me right now, hearing my voice? Are there others with you? Oh, I just saw a shadow or some shit up here. Maybe it's a name. Did someone just go by here? And if so, was that you or someone else? I'm going to go ahead and shut that device off and listen to the playback, but I will turn it back on shortly after I listen to the playback. I didn't hear anything. Hold on a sec. Trying to remember how to use my own device. It's been so long. All right, so far I didn't hear anything, but we'll try again, and then we'll try a spirit box, okay? How old are you, Adia? I need more light. Okay. Hi. got it. I just couldn't see my damn buttons. Oh yeah, there's a fire here too. I forgot to tell you. I think that happened in 19... I'm not sure. I can't remember. 19... It was in the 70s, but I don't know if that book talks about the fire. I don't think. I don't know. But um, I think it was actually 1974, a year before I was born. But anyways, okay, Adia, I'm going to go ahead and turn this device back on. Please try your hardest to talk to me through this. And again, like I said earlier, I'm not trying to tell anyone what to do or what not to do. I'm just trying to communicate. I came here to visit you in hopes to get to know you at least a little bit, coming straight from you instead of hearing stories about you through someone else. I would like to hear from you and tell me your opinions. I don't know when I would be back up here, but I would definitely put this on my list, my return list. Some interesting tools here. That's something like the plague doctor would have right there. That's really cool. And these tools, by the way, have actually been used. The ones I just showed you and these ones. Oh, that's cool. All right. Adia, I'm not going to keep bothering you all night. If you don't want to talk, that's fine. I'm not angry. However, it does kind of bum me out a little bit because I would like to have a little conversation with you. We can try again with this device. And if you say something to me, I'm going to give you another one of these, okay? And put it on your table for you as an offering or a gift. Or perhaps light these devices up. You can light one or two of them or all of them. Just give me something just to let me know that you happen to be here. I'm going to go ahead and shut that device off. Before I do, is there anything that you would like to say to me at all whatsoever, if you happen to be here with me? Are you always in this area or just wherever that doll is? How do you have a connection to this doll? Can you tell me through that device that I sat there in front of you? All right, I'm going to go ahead and shut that off and listen to the playback, and then we'll try a spirit box, all right? Okay, and before I push that, trying to get this K2 meter out of my pocket. Trying to decide where I can sit this baby. I want to put it somewhere where I'm not going to get too close to it, you know what I mean? Because it picks up my phone like really easily. That's why it's flashing right now, because my phone, see. But let's go ahead and listen to this. All right, Adia. I hope I hear your voice through this. I do have other voice recorders. We can try them too, but I want to try a spirit box after I listen to the playback to this is to see if it picked up your voice, if you happen to say anything to me. And even if you did say something to me and I still can't hear you, I still appreciate you at least trying. I'm going to go ahead and play this now. All right. Adia, I'm not going to keep bothering you all night. If you don't want to talk, that's fine. I'm not angry. However, it does kind of bum me out a little bit because I would like to have a little conversation with you. We can try again with this device. And if you say something to me, I'm going to give you another one of these, okay? And put it on your table for you as an offering or a gift. Or perhaps light these devices up. You can light one or two of them or all of them. Just give me something just to let me know that you happen to be here. Well, go ahead and shut that device off. Before I do, is there anything that you would like to say to me at all whatsoever, if you happen to be here with me? Are you always in this area, or just wherever that doll is? How do you have a connection to this doll? Can you tell me through that device that I sat there in front of you? All right, I'm going to go ahead and shut that off and listen to the playback, and then we'll try to do it, all right? Whenever I don't hear anything, I go ahead and just delete it. I don't try to listen to it twice unless I thought I heard something the first time. So anyways, Adia, we will try this again. I'm going to try this other device though. Did I hear something over there, or was that just wind? No wind in here. Is someone in here with me? I hope you're not afraid or shy. I don't think you're afraid. I heard that someone likes to pull pranks, and that's fine by me. You're more than welcome to come and tug on my hoodie or whatever.
Bluetooth already opened. Waiting for Bluetooth connecting.
All right.
Now in SB7 mode.
Okay, Adia, do you hear this device? This here's the spirit box. If you're able to, go ahead and communicate to me through this device, or at least try to, even if you're not sure. I understand that radio stations will come through this, but I want you to try your best to give me something to convince me that you're actually here. Could you say your name to me through this device? Is that possible? Is Adia really your name? Is that your real name? Adia, are you able to do anything tonight physical, such as tap on a wall or give me something that would surprise me? Like, can you push something over? Perhaps you can tap on that glass or make that device sitting in front of you go off, make it light up. All you have to do is touch the metal rod that's coming out of that black box. I'm going to set this down so I can switch hands. There we go. Much better. Can you give me a numeral? Can you give me a number of how many spirits happen to be here with you? Even if Adia is not here with us, can someone let me know that they are here and how many spirits are here with you? Just give me a number, even if it's not correct. Give me any number at all. Seems a bit quiet right now. Are you trying to figure me out? Are you wondering why I'm here? Even though I've actually explained. I'm only here for a simple conversation, that's all, and I'd like to get to know you. I found interest in the history of this place and the people who work here. I heard that there was over 3,000 people who died in this place. Is there anyone here at all who happened to be a patient at one time here? I think J-Mac forgot his butt beads. Did someone say Eric? I'm not sure what that was, but it sounded pretty clear. I wish I had the volume up higher. Could you say that again for me, please? If you said anything. Like I said, this is just a theory that spirits can communicate through devices like this. Would you like to try to hear your own voice come through this? Who's here with me right now? Try your best to talk to me through this noisy device. Are you going to follow me over here? Or are you over here already? Who's in this room with me right now? All right, I have a device here. I'm going to activate it. That means I'm going to turn it on. Once I do that, there's a sensor, well, both sides, but this side does not work. The sensor itself works, but I do not have the strip there anymore, but there's a strip of lights on the other side. And I'm going to turn this on. And what I need someone to do is let me know that they're here. If you can't talk to me through any of these devices, I'm going to try a voice recorder as well while I'm in here. Let's set this back up here. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. That's a weird. Hold on a second. I want to try something. Hold on, guys. Hear that noise? Okay, it stopped. Now I just finally discovered what caused that noise through my portal box before. It must have been that damn thing. Okay, spirits, I'm going to go ahead and shut this off, but I'm going to give you one more minute to try to say something to me. If there's anything that you'd like to say to me, just to let me know that you're definitely here with me and you can understand everything that I'm saying or asking you. After you do that, I'm going to go ahead and shut it off. Hold on, I got to check my phone, guys. I think it's about to die. Crap. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I got to save the phone. One moment, please. My screen went kind of dark, real dim. Let me hurry up and save this. Holy shit. Literally 1%, guys. 1%.